if there's one question that I'm asked, perhaps more than any other, and it's a stupid question in a way, at least I think it is how often should I communicate with people? And people talk about it in terms of how often should I email people, how often should I write to people if I'm writing letters to them? And the answer is, as usual in life, it depends. And what does it depend upon? It depends upon what you're trying to do. What you're trying to do in the process of marketing is to find a prospect, turn that customer into a prospect, and then be so helpful to that prospect that eventually they buy and they become what you might call a friend. And when you want to know how often you should talk to people, you have to ask yourself, and I say this time and time again to people, imagine that it's real life, that you're talking to a friend in real life. What would you do? Well, you would talk to your friend as often as you had something interesting to say. I might think of 2 things to say to you today. I might write to you twice today. I might not want to say anything to you for another week. But every time I could think of something that I had interesting to say to you, I would whiz it off. And I'm actually infuriated by clients who don't think about this carefully enough. I've been writing emails for a very, very large financial services company whose name you will recognise whether you're in the United States or wherever you are in the world. It's a very famous firm and I do a lot of work for them. And they're sort of regimented the way they do things. They don't use imagination. You've got to use your imagination. Ask what the person you're talking to would like to hear from you and then tell them. Give them what they want. That's what marketing's all about. That's what business is all about. That's what success is all about. Giving people what they want in terms of communications, in terms of products, in terms of everything. You're supplying a service.